Hey guys, Nikki here, and today I'm going to show you 3 exercises that you can do to strengthen your transverse abdominis. Stay tuned. All right, so let's get moving. Just first, real quick, why do we want to strengthen our transverse abdominis, and, well, what is it? So your transverse abdominis, also called your TVA, if you hear me say that, it's shorthand, is this paper-thin muscle that kind of wraps from the back of your spine all the way around to the front of your waist. It's sometimes called the corset muscle, and it's responsible for helping with, it works multifidi and the deep spinal stabilizers to kind of help create this contraction in the core to stabilize your spine. And when those things all contract together, what's kind of cool is it actually creates more length or lift in the spine. So it's really just for stabilizing. It's not going to create motion. It's not going to twist you or move you. But it's kind of the first thing that should kick on when you go to move before any of your other abdominal muscles like your obliques do. So for some of us, particularly when we have back pain or if you're postpartum, the timing in your TVA can get a little bit funky. And so the exercises I'm going to show you today are just ways to really sort of zone in on the transverse abdominis and also help you restore a little bit of timing to that muscle if you found that you've sort of lost it. So all that you're going to need for this is you can use a towel if you have a slippy floor, a gliding disc, or a ball for one of the exercises. The other two, you're not going to need anything at all. So I want you to start by lying down on your back. And the first thing we're going to do is just breathe. So you want to be in a pretty neutral position here. And what I'll say is if you lie down and you feel like your ribs are really high off the mat, you may want to put a little pillow under your head, and that's totally fine. So you're going to take your fingertips and you're just going to kind of find the 2 sides of your belly button, and you're just going to gently drop your fingers into your abdominals, and you'll kind of hit like a thicker layer of muscles. That's your obliques. And I want you to push just a teeny bit, I'm being gentle, deeper into that muscle. And right below it is where your TVA is. So you're going to take an easy inhale here. You'll feel your abdominals kind of expand outward towards your fingers. And as you exhale, all I want you to notice is if you feel a little kind of paper-thin drawing together of your abs. So it'll sort of feel like something cinches this way in the front and cinches in the back kind of by your spine. And you don't want to feel like a tightening or a hardening of your abdominals. That's actually your obliques. Not that it's bad to use them, but right now we're just sort of seeing, can we find just the TVA without kicking on the obliques first? For a lot of us with back pain, what happens is we only use our obliques and the TVA doesn't turn on at all. Let's just try that a couple times. So kind of again, gently settling in. Drop just below that top layer of abs that you have. Take an easy breath in. Feel a little expansion, and as you exhale, just feel how your fingers drop in more. You kind of feel a gentle drawing together of your deep layer of abdominal muscles. Again, breath in. And exhale, just starting to find it. So this is a nice thing to do. Keep this going at your own pace. Like first thing in the morning, you want to start to see if you can find it like 8 or even 10 times without feeling like you're bracing too much in your core or you're gripping in your back. It's really, really gentle. Maybe go one more time, breath in. And then exhale, kind of feel that gentle, subtle drawing together of your abdominal muscles, like a little corset cinching your waist. That all felt okay. We're going to try some heel slides. And again, if you have a towel and a slippy surface, you can just put the towel underneath your heel and slide the leg out and in. Likewise, you can do that with a gliding disc. I don't have either on me today. I'm going to use a ball, but they all are the same. So you're going to put either the towel underneath your heel with your foot on the slidey surface or the ball underneath your foot or glider. I want you to kind of, again, settle in so you feel the ribs be a little bit heavy. The pelvis is neutral, so you're not really arched, you're not super tucked, just somewhere in the middle. Hands can go on the sides of your ribs to really feel if you lose your stability, and all you're going to do is take a breath in. And then exhale, gently softening the ribs. You'll feel that little bit of firing in the TVA, but now also your obliques because you're moving. Inhale, and then exhale, just slowly pull your leg back in. Try that a few times. Breath in to prepare. Exhale, softening the ribs. When I think TVA kicks on, then obliques. And then bringing it back. And you don't want to feel like you have a huge abdominal contraction here. You're just trying to feel just enough to sort of support and sustain the action. So ribs to hips aren't going to shift up or down. It's really, really gentle. Go one more time, breath in. And then exhale, bring it back. Let's try the other side. So you're just going to switch feet. Again, you could do this with a heel slide with your heel on a towel. Square off your hips. I tend to be a little bit hiked on this side. Take a breath in, and then exhale, just sink the ribs gently, slide it out, and then bring it back. And if you're not sure that you're firing it, no worries. It's kind of a whisper muscle. It doesn't fire very strongly. In that case, if you just sort of feel like its emperor has no clothes or has new clothes, I just want you to sort of be mindful. Can you feel that there's a little baby drawing in of your core, but no gripping in your back? And if you sort of feel that, it should feel at ease with your abdominals drawing inward as you slide the ball out. You know you're pretty much in the right. Try that one more time. Breath in. Exhale, float it out. Take a breath in. And exhale, bringing it back. Good. Set your ball or prop to the side. Your challenge in this exercise, as simple as it seems, is to keep the ribs and hips heavy and still on the mat without letting your abs pop up towards the ceiling. So all of it's going to be is a single leg lift. So you'll take a breath in, exhale, soften the ribs, and then once you find that little abdominal contraction, you're going to slowly float one leg in tabletop, just seeing if you can hold everything still in your midsection. Breath in, and then exhale, slowly float the leg down, and the coming down is just as important as the coming up, not letting the abs pop up to the ceiling. Breath in, exhale, sink the ribs, find your abdominals, lift the second leg up, holding everything still, and then slowly coming down. So again, once I add in the lifting of the leg, keep it going. I'm no longer just using my TVA. I am using my obliques and some of my other muscles. But again, I'm still trying to keep that timing or that integrity in my core as I do this. Let's go one more time each side. Breath in. Exhale, soften the ribs, floating the leg up. Trying not to hike the hip. Slowly put it back down with control. That's the hard part. One more time, breath in. Exhale, sink the ribs. Bring it up. Hold, breath in. And exhale, slowly float it down. Thanks so much for watching. If you found this video helpful, I'd invite you to subscribe to my YouTube channel. I put out new videos every week. Take care.